Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Welcome to an impromptu live stream here on the channel. And just got through watching Barbarian, and not by myself. As you see, I have a guest. I brought him on early before introducing him. And you may notice a couple of things. Number one, I have a guest. And number two,
I'm never a
I've
guest.
well, you're always a guest. You're always a guest. And number two, you'll see a very strange background behind me tonight, or this morning, or this afternoon, or wherever you are.
It's
In
5 o'clock
fact,
somewhere.
it's daylight somewhere for sure. Jennifer Armstrong's popping in. Jennifer's up late with us tonight, or maybe you're up
Jennifer.
early. What's up, Jennifer? And Melissa, what's going on? Says, holy moly, you're up early. Yeah, it is. It's 1:46 a.m. for me. And for Michael, it's
It's 12:46.
12:46. So Melissa, you're up even later than we are
Hi,
by a
Melissa.
whole hour. So I want to
Oh,
explain.
hold on.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Michael.
I'm Michael.
And this is Steven. And we are the
The
Movie
Movie
Bros,
Bros.
dude. Bro, I was in the middle of a flow, man. And you totally shut my flow down. I don't know where I'm at. But yes, you're right. We are the Movie Bros. So, guys, you'll notice behind me right now, first of all, I left the background up. No, you are on the right channel. This is Craven Something Scary. I left my name here in the red box. It's all good.
Yep.
But what we're doing here is I've got another channel here with my buddy Michael. Okay, we've got a channel, and it's called the Movie Bros React. Okay, it's very important that you have all of those together because there may be other people out there that are not us. So you want to make sure you're at the right place.
Yeah. It's
And
not the
so
Movie Bros. It's the Movie
yeah,
Bros React.
React. In fact, here we go. I'm going to put a link to the channel in the chat right now. And I'm going to ask that you guys would support us. We are currently at 400
And 5?
and 405
Yep.
subscribers on our channel, on our secondary channel. And it's basically Michael and me, and we get together. We try to do it every single week, and we'll get together. There's a link to the channel in the chat. And if you guys would just click that, hit subscribe, that would be amazing. And so we try to meet once a week to either do a watch party or to discuss movies, movie talk, and it's not confined or restricted to horror. That's the thing. Sometimes it is horror, like tonight, but other times it's comedy, drama, action, whatever. It could be 80s movies. It could be
Sci-fi, adventure fantasy.
sci-fi. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, it could be all that stuff. So it's unlike my channel, which is all horror all the time. Uh, we change it up on the Movie Bros.
So tonight, since we watched Barbarian and it was a
Just
horror
watched it.
movie, yeah,
Yeah.
we just watched it. We thought we'd cross the streams. So we
Yes.
thought we'd talk about it on the Craven channel, but then we'd also promote the Movie Bros.
Bring awareness to it, And hey, by the way, someone just subscribed. We're at 406. So thank you so much for
Nice.
whoever you did, whoever just subscribed. We appreciate you already. So
Thank you.
yeah, so we're kind of accomplishing two things. Michael said it well. We're gonna talk about Barbarian tonight, and we're also gonna bring awareness to the channel. We want to bring eyes and awareness to the Movie Bros because some of you guys may not be aware that I have another channel over there with Michael. And so yeah, we're trying to get to 500 subs before the end of the year. We want to be at least 500 subs in the next month or two. So we're
500,000.
500,000 eventually. But yeah, yeah, we would love for you guys to be over there. Melissa's coming in saying we look like brothers. Well, you know what? He feels like a brother.
Well, we're brothers from different mothers and different fathers.
That's right. We're exactly yes. We really literally are. We've known each other. You guys got to realize, and you probably don't know this, but Michael and I have known each other for more than 30 years.
Well, since Steve was 16.
Since I was 16 years old. I'm a long way, my friends, from being 16 years old. Let me just
The
tell
good
you.
days.
The old days. So Michael and I, it's like having a brother, 30 plus years, and we're always in touch. Like it doesn't matter if we're in different states like we are now and we have been in the past, or different cities within the same state. We literally are like brothers. Right, Michael? That's I mean,
We
we
are. I mean,
are.
actually, I'm coming down in December for Steve's birthday. I came
Yeah.
down for my birthday, and now I'm coming down for Steve's
Mhm.
birthday, December 5th or 8th,
Mhm.
December
Yep.
8th, and we're probably
My
gonna do
birthday's on the 5th and you're coming on
the
the
8th,
8th,
which is a Friday,
Thursday.
Thursday. Yep,
Coming
Thursday
on
night.
Thursday. Thursday night. So my
Woo.
birthday this year is I know, man, it's okay. It's late. My birthday is December 5th. It's a Monday. So I'm actually going to be having my Monday night live stream on my actual birthday, which is pretty cool. And then Michael's coming down the 8th to celebrate, and he's going to be spending a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, and we're going to just have a great time. We're just going to have a great time. And you guys know you're going to be seeing us. There's a live stream coming at some point, Michael, right? Always.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just looking at Have Cheetah Will View.
Focus.
No, we're gonna have
Focus.
a lot of fun. Watch some movies. Have impromptu live streams. Maybe we'll have a live watch party. You know, who knows?
You just never know. That's why you got to make sure you're subscribed to the Movie Bros React, and you got to make sure you're subscribed here, and you've got the bell notifications turned on. Because, like right now, impromptu, unplanned. Oh, of course, the Carbonite Jedi. So you guys here on the channel, you know Michael is the Carbonite Jedi. Be sure you subscribe there as well. Links in the description of this live stream. They're already there. Um, but seriously, though, I don't even know what I was saying. So it's all good. I completely lost my train of thought. But the point of it is impromptu streams. That's what it
Yep.
was. This is an impromptu, unplanned stream.
And please don't read Have Cheetah Will View, because if you do, you'll go off on a tangent on the butts, and we don't want that on this channel, right?
Well, I don't know.
No way, Jennifer. Really?
Jennifer's birthday is the 5th of December.
So that's Steven's,
What?
my grandfather's, and one of our favorite
Hmm.
waiters at our favorite restaurant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from back in the day, he was a really cool dude. Well, he is still a cool dude.
he is still
I
cool.
mean, but Jennifer, that is incredible that we share a birthday. So Jennifer, on December 5th, on Monday night, I hope you're going to be on the live stream, and we will make sure I'll make sure we celebrate together, Jennifer. Absolutely.
I see
Um,
Jennifer's face pop up everywhere, like on
oh, Jennifer's
Instagram and
dude,
YouTube and stuff.
she's
So
awesome, man.
happy birthday if I don't see you
Oh,
on the
you're gonna be
5th.
on the dude. You're gonna be on the panel.
I will be there, but if she's not, then happy birthday to her.
Fair enough. That's true. We're just hoping Jennifer will make it, and hoping you'll all make it that are here. Uh, Patrick's coming in saying the 3 or 5 thoughts. Um,
Hey, bye bye, Polar.
Here's the thing. They're in the weakest division in the NFC.
Oh no, don't start
And
it.
no, this is all I'm going to say. They're in the weakest division in the NFC. All they got to do is beat Atlanta to get a home playoff berth. I'm not worried. I'm not happy, but I'm not worried. Two different things. Jennifer says I'll be 40. Oh, if only. If only I was turning 40. I'm going to be turning a very old 48 years old in December.
Old man Steve.
Old man River here. Um, Polar, what's going on, Polar? The dog woke me up to go potty and got this notification. Perfect time. Yeah, it is. Well, I'm glad you're here, Polar. You just hang out with us. Heck with going back to sleep. Sleep, there's 24 hours in a day. Sleep's overrated. Come on, just stick around. Stick around.
We can all sleep when we die.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Melissa says, I'm going to be 46. Okay, Melissa, you're getting close to where I'm at. See, I'm just got a couple years on you. That's it. Tom Brady should retire. No. No
Man,
way.
I'm like two-sided. He's so like in his I want to say prime, you
Mm-hmm.
know, how
Mm-hmm.
he's like playing, but then his wife, I wish his wife was like on board about this, but I don't want to
Yeah.
cause any
Yeah.
issues with the marriage, but I love
Yeah.
watching Tom Brady play.
I do too, man. And I really do think he'll keep playing. But you know what? We'll save football for another day. This is Barbarian horror movie time.
Yes.
And Jennifer Armstrong, look at you, Jennifer, coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you,
That
Jennifer.
is so nice of you to do. Shout out to December birthdays and impromptu streams. That's what I'm talking about.
December
This is,
5th. Some
hey,
some fantastic people were born that day.
oh man, and then and somehow I was born as well. Uh, but no, that's awesome, Jennifer.
No, man, you were fantastic too.
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you, buddy.
Okay,
And
poll.
Jennifer,
Oh, go
what?
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, no, I want to play Jennifer a super chat clip because
Okay.
that's a generous $5 super chat. It's
Oh,
very generous.
yeah. Yeah.
And so let's do it, man. Let me see here for a
Do you
second
know
here.
what she wants to play?
I don't know. I think I know Jennifer loves the spicy mustard. So how about this? How about some impromptu spicy mustard? Let's get it up, guys. Here we go. Jennifer, for your super chat, here is what's become a channel favorite. Spicy mustard hot dog time.
Do you feel the hunger tonight? Are you a little hungry? I wanna be a hot dog. Be a hot dog tonight.
I'm a hot dog.
If you wanna take a bite. If you wanna get spicy mustard, then you can.
And you can.
'Cause I'm a hot dog. Wow.
Wow. Gotta get the wow in there, man. Thank you, Jennifer. You are so awesome. And ladies and gentlemen, just again, a reminder here. If you're wondering why the heck you see Movie Bros Reacts
Hmm.
behind both of our heads right now, it's because Michael and I are from the Movie Bros Reacts. That's our sick channel. And we want to bring awareness to you guys. So if you have not subscribed, go check it out. Subscribe. We'd love to see you over there on our videos.
Even though
Uh,
his title doesn't say Steven the Movie Bros React.
correct. That's right.
So
Let's see.
I want to get a poll of everybody who's on here right now. How many of y'all have seen Barbarian and how many of y'all have not?
Yes. In fact, you know what, Michael? Speaking of polls, I can actually run a poll on the stream right now.
Oh, that's
How about
amazing.
that? I can actually do a real poll, or can I? Where's the poll?
Oh, where's the poll?
Where's the poll go?
That's what she said.
Start a poll. There it is. It was just hiding from me. Okay. Have you seen Barbarian?
Mm. Polar, we did too. Actually, we watched it yesterday.
Well, it depends what. Well, you did. I guess I did too,
You
technically.
did too. What
I
are you talking
did.
about? You're an hour ahead of me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that is a very good point. All right, the poll is up, guys.
Really?
So if you're in the chat, check out the poll. It should be up now. Do you see it?
Bucks boy react. Boy, he's talking some smack tonight.
Oh, that's okay. Shoot, where'd the live chat go? Oh no, I just lost it. Oh, show chat.
Ah!
There it is. Okay, so we got to be careful, Michael, because only so far out of 8 votes, only 38% have seen it. So we're going to be real careful on spoilers. In fact, we're not going to talk spoilers at all.
Not at all?
No, not at all, man. Because that's not. It did just come out literally 2 days ago on HBO Max and stuff. So I think we're going to need to do a little bit of dancing around but we can do it. I have confidence in us. So
So
yeah,
what was an actor's name that was in it?
Justin Long. Justin Long.
Justin Long. Oh, say okay. So Melissa or Austin, it was worth the watch. I agree. I think Justin Long did better in this movie than Tusk. Tusk for some reason just like really creeped me out, and I think that Justin Long plays the epitome of smarminess and excuse my language, but assholeness. He's a real a-hole in both movies, basically. So, what do you think about him, his character, Steve?
I mean, the character, and we're not going to get to a lot of specifics, guys. We're going to talk kind of our just overall reactions, feelings about it. But yeah, I mean, again, I think his acting's fantastic, and I think that he's a great actor. And I always say it like this, Mama. That sounds familiar, Melissa. Mama. I have to look that up. I'm not sure. I may have seen that movie. Um, so as far as Justin Long goes, he's great. He's fantastic. Um, Stew Train, yeah, absolutely, always. So Justin Long's a great actor, man. But he does play characters that are seemingly a lot of times are this kind of character, and he does them so well. And I always say that the measure I use to determine if an actor is good is if I either love them if they're supposed to be loved, hate them
Or
if I'm
hate
supposed
them?
to be hated.
Yep.
Yes, and if they do that, then I mean, my hat's off. They did it. They absolutely nailed it, and he
That makes
did.
sense. That makes sense, and he did both in both movies.
Yeah, he did in both movies. So yeah, absolutely. I think Justin Long was great. Um, Danny's in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you here. Um, and Austin's here as well. What's up, Austin? Just catching up on the chat a little bit. You watched it yesterday on HBO Max. Yeah, man. So I thought overall, Michael, because Michael and I went into this blind. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't even watch a trailer for this movie, dude.
Yeah,
Did you?
we thought it was a rental house for some reason, which was the Airbnb, but
Yeah,
we
yeah.
we didn't know anything about it.
Didn't know anything about it. Blueberry's here. Welcome up, Blueberry. Said I saw it as soon as on HBO. That's awesome. Um, Believe me, Michael and I would have, but we wanted to wait to be together to watch it tonight.
Last night.
Don't confuse me. Don't
Austin,
confuse me.
Austin, you said you saw it twice.
Hmm.
So how was it the second time?
Yeah, did you enjoy it?
Was it
More or
worth
less?
was it
or-
worth a rewatch?
Jennifer says, I don't know if I can watch it. I have Tusk PTSD. Trust me,
Yeah.
we do too.
Jennifer, if you talk to Coriander, she thinks it's the funniest thing ever that she made me and Steve watch it because we have Tusk PTSD like out the wazoo.
Yeah, man. Coriander got us really good.
Yeah, she's like, I didn't know it'd get you so bad.
Yeah, I know. Austin says Justin played a not nice guy. Yes, that's one way to say it. You're
Never
right.
plays a not nice guy.
Yeah, he's good at that. I mean, he definitely has got his niche or niche, for sure.
Niche.
A niche.
Yeah.
Danny says I was waiting to watch it, but was going to see if you're going to do a watch party. Oh, that's awesome, Danny. It's Michael, I ask you, is that a movie you want to watch a second time? Is that something where, like, if we were doing a watch party, you'd be like, yeah, man, I'm in. Or how do you feel?
Yeah, I'd totally watch it a second time.
Yeah.
But like Austin said, the second time, the jump scares didn't hit him the same.
Sure.
But I'd watch it. I'd watch it again.
Yeah.
And who knows? I'd probably jump at a couple scenes that I've forgotten about.
Exactly, man. Yeah. Yeah. Did you watch Terrifier 2? Patrick says, no, not yet, man. I don't even know where you can watch it at right now because it was in limited theaters and it's out now of theaters. So I'm not sure. I'm sure it's streaming somewhere. I think someone might have said it was streaming on Screenbox, but I'm not 100% sure. If any of you guys know in the chat, let me know if Terrifier 2 is actually out to stream yet or not. I'm not really sure, honestly. Um, so the second time, jump scares didn't hit me the same, but I love the acting in certain parts or sort of ultimately. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. That was one of the things Michael and I talked about at the end was how what I liked about it. I'll speak for myself, and Michael, you can chime in on your thoughts. But I thought that there was like just when you kind of figured maybe you got to figured it out a little bit, they would peel back another little layer, and you're like, oh, okay, because you always had a feeling like there was more coming to what you're watching. Like there's
Hmm.
more to this, and there was, Michael, without saying what it was, there was more.
So hard not to say it.
Yep, I know. But in all fairness, I have to think, we probably shouldn't. I mean, I could put an all spoiler. I could change the title and make it a spoiler stream, but um, I mean, we just got to think about replay and stuff too. So, I mean, that's the only thing. So, if we stay away from spoilers, what do you think, man?
So I mean, I give it a 4.5 out of 5. The movie,
Okay.
because if Steve and I are watching a movie and he and I are screaming at the television the whole time, that means something, because it's he and I were like yelling at the actors not to do things and other things like were going on. That is like that's usually if it's a mediocre movie, we just sit there and we just watch it. It might make a couple of comments, but the whole movie we were like talking and making comments throughout the whole movie and telling people how dumb they were for what they were doing or
Or
how
smart.
smart
Yeah.
they were,
There you go. Go ahead. Yep.
how
That's right.
smart they were for what they decided to do. So I think this movie is a total movie you should watch.
Mhm.
Yep, Polar. We were too. We were yelling at our TV. You know, what are
Oh,
you doing?
multiple times too. It
Yeah,
was like, oh my gosh. Um,
I was shocked at how much Steve was like yelling at his TV because he's not a very vocal person when it comes to movies. He sits there and tries to process it, but this
right.
whole time he was like sitting there and he's like yelling at the TV.
Yeah. Well, so many times, man. Um, so Danny says real quick, Terrifier 2 will be on Screenbox on Monday, I believe, on Halloween. Patrick says maybe this week. Yeah, I think it's coming this week too. I heard someone else saying it was going to be coming really, really soon. Um, but yeah, man, it was like there were so many moments where I was just just yelling and like, and
Because you're
again,
so frustrated and you know what should
totally,
happen.
yes, yeah. You're like you just and some things you kind of like see or not you see, but you foresee it. Like
Yeah,
I know where this is going. Don't go this way or do that or say this, do this thing. And I have to say, I really enjoyed Tess, the lead
yeah,
female lead.
I did too. I
She's
thought she did
really good.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So, Steve, did you find that you know that we were yelling at the TV because it was such a buildup, and then all of a sudden they did what we wanted them to do, and we were yelling at them not to do something, especially Tess. She seemed to like
Oh man,
do a,
Tess.
do things that we wanted her to do, except I don't know. It just
Yeah.
seems like a lot of people, in the movie, we'd yell at them and it'd be a buildup, and then all of a sudden be like, oh, they did what we wanted them to do, but then they'd come back and they do something else that was like totally against what we thought they should do.
Yeah. And that was such a great thing because it was almost like a push and a pull because like for 1 minute you're like yes for and then you find yourself like no you're pulling it back. It's
Yep.
it's this back and forth. Real quick, Austin says he met Matthew Patrick Davis, who played the mother. Was honored to see him and played that part. He did a movie. Man,
He
dude,
did a great job.
whoa, yeah, yeah. Also, real quick, um, we see here we got Christ the Flash or Chris the Flash. Sorry, read that wrong. Chris the Flash says, just subbed to y'all's channel. Love your content. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that very much. You just got us to 407. All right,
Thank
let's
you.
go. Let's go. We are trying to get to 1,000 subs ultimately, but right now our goal is 500. That's our mini goal, our halfway mark we're trying to hit. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Austin says, I felt so bad for Tess and how she was treated. Tess,
Oh,
man, but you know what? If you think about it for a second, I understand. And again, guys, you don't realize, or maybe because we didn't say it, I don't know if we really said this, but we just turned the movie off. We turned the movie off. I literally went StreamYard and set this stream up as quickly as I could, made a quick thumbnail. So our thumbnail's not that great because I just wanted to make a quick thumbnail. And went live because we are still talking and processing this as we just watched it, and it's like this is as close to seeing us out of the theater, like out of a theater, and talking to us right then or hearing our feedback. But the more I think about this, Michael, Tess, oh shoot, I got to be careful. Let me just say this: Tess is tough.
she's a survivor.
Tough, bro. And if you guys have seen the movie You're Next, and Michael, I told you the other day, you and I need to. I've already seen it. You will like this movie, dude. And
Okay.
and thanks to our good friend Polar, which thank you Polar, by the way, for reminding folks to smash that thumbs up button. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate that. And guys, if anyone sends in a super chat tonight, you go to the front of the line. It's always just a reminder. We're going to try to get to everybody's comments, but just want to mention, just as a reminder, in case you did not know.
You get a fantastic clip that Steve shows to you too.
That's true. You get a bonus. You get a bonus clip as my way of saying extra thank you. That's right, man. So Polar, though, thanks to a watch party, we did a members watch party, which I've got to get one scheduled for next week for the members of the channel. Because we got a members only watch party coming up for 1408, starring John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, I want to see that.
We're going to be watching that, man. Yeah, it's a members only watch party coming probably next week. So if you're not a channel member, you still have time to become one now and get an invitation to members only. But Polar had picked the movie randomly. She gave a title, and the random wheel picked her title of You're Next. And we watched that last 2 months ago. And let me just tell you, that movie, amazing. The reason I bring it up is the lead in You're Next. And Polar, you may know who I know you know what I'm talking about, but the actress, everybody knows what I'm talking about. I can look it up. I got IMDb open here. Just give me 2 seconds here.
She's like Ripley in Aliens.
Yeah, that's another one. It's another good example, another good comparison. Here we go. So You're Next, amazing film. Erin, that's it. Their character's name is Erin. It's Sharni Vinson.
What's the overall thing about it?
Well, for You're Next, basically it is a family together where they're all coming together, and the guy brings his I don't know if it's it's fiance.
Is that where they hunt her?
Well, basically it turns into like they're being hunted. They're being hunted in their house, and it is awesome. I had no idea how much I was missing until I saw that movie.
I think I saw it. Yep. I saw like the preview or something for it.
Dude, my gosh, bro. I'm so happy it was a watch party. And so Polar was on the panel. She actually was on the panel because it was her movie. And that lead character, the character's name is Erin, and she is awesome, bro. Just freaking awesome. And Tess, the more I think about Tess in this movie, I'm getting Erin vibes because Tess was tough. She was, for the most part, really smart too. Some decisions are questionable, but she was a lot smarter than sometimes you get out of the lead characters in these movies. So
Yeah.
anyway, all I have to say is Tess, I think the more I process the movie, the higher up she gets on my list
I
of
think I think
toughness.
I think Tess was tough, but she should have let some people do their own thing and left
I
them
agree.
alone.
I agree. Yeah, Polar, that was an awesome watch party. It was so much fun. Um, yeah, there you go. Similar vibes as Ready or Not. It's more intense, less comedy than Ready. Exactly. That's a great way to explain your next. I think Michael's gone for he'll be back. So I'm gonna tag that 'cause I want Michael. I want to make sure and cover that. Let Michael. That's a great explanation. Austin says Tess is tougher than Justin. Um, Chris, is it okay if I put your links in the must? Absolutely. That would be amazing, actually. Thank you. That would be so cool. Listen, let me just tell you real quick. Things like that, like Chris is asking, you guys don't know how much that really helps us out. It helps tremendously. Just awareness, bringing awareness to people. Hey, check out this channel. That kind of stuff. People in that that we don't know that are following you guys are going to see your recommendation and they'll be like, "Hey, I'm going to go check it out because, you know, Chris recommended it, Jennifer recommended it, whatever." So we appreciate that so much. Seriously. Yeah. Polar says, "Your next is my current favorite." Yeah, I hear you. And The Descent. Ooh. See, I haven't seen The Descent, so it's on my list. Ah, Jennifer says, I were excited to see that one. Talking about 1408, I'm assuming. I saw it when it came out, but don't remember anything about it. Can't wait to see it. Jennifer, it's going to be a first time watch for me. I've never seen 1408. Very excited to, though. Uh, wow. Danny says he saw Terrifier 2. Ooh, excuse me, guys. It's late. It's as brutal as everyone is saying it is. I figured I could only last 35 minutes. I had to watch the rest on mute. Oh my gosh. I've heard it's pretty brutal, Danny. A lot of people have been warning me about it. And look who's here. Anthony's coming in. Child of the Corn. What's going on, man? Barbarian is awesome. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I really liked the movie. I thought it was something different. It was out of the box. It wasn't your standard kind of film. It was different. I enjoyed what they did with it. Uh, Polar says, "What? The Descent is a must. Well, nominated for next watch party. It's on most streaming." Yeah, Polar. Everyone's telling me I've got to watch The Descent.
I've been
I
trying to
mean,
get you to watch The Descent with me.
yeah, you've been mentioning it as well, and everyone anytime I tell them I haven't seen it, it's just everyone's reaction is like, "Oh my gosh, you got to see this movie! Like seriously, see this movie." So yeah, definitely, definitely. And Anthony says, "Just got done watching Cursed and Urban Legends Final Cut." Hey, now you're talking, man. Cursed, dude. You're talking about my man. You're talking about my man Craven. And oh my gosh, I love Cursed. It's often not really appreciated by a lot of people, and that's fine. But I'm not one of them. I
That's
love
the
the movie.
werewolf one, right?
It's the werewolf one. Yeah, him and Kevin Williamson reunited, and they did Cursed.
Let's talk
So
about Star Wars.
no, not does not fit the genre. But
So I
but
have a
Anthony,
question
that's awesome, man.
I have a question for people out there in the audience that have seen the movie, how much of a relationship did you see between the Black Phone and Barbarian? I mean, I had a little, I found like there was a lot of, you know, connection between the Black Phone and Barbarian.
There's some definite similarities. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. There
I
are.
mean, not basically in the movies, but
Yeah,
in some of the situations.
correct. Correct. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Blueberry says this was up there with X and They Them for me. Fresh new horror this year. Blueberry, you're absolutely right. It's very fresh. It's very. I was just mentioning that, what Michael, when you stepped that way, it, I, and we've talked about it before we went online. I loved because one of the things I loved about it was different. It was out of the box. It was original. It was
Hmm.
there was just there was a newness to it, and I enjoyed that part of it, man. You know what I mean? It was not as predictable
It
because I
seems
mean,
like
yeah,
I was going to say it just seems
yeah. Go
like
ahead.
this year a lot of or this year and next year or whatever a lot of the movies are like
Soon.
they're trying to like find these like little twists
Hmm.
like bodies and this
Hmm.
one and some of the other ones where they're not like the you know the general like horror movies that we're
Yeah,
used to.
it's true.
So yeah.
I agree. It's and I love that. What a great is really a great era quote time we're in for horror, and there's so much stuff coming out. It seems it's just incredible. You know, you have the bigger productions like Halloween, Scream, Saw 10 has been announced for next year, and they're bringing back Tobin Bell, which is amazing. I did a video on it. No one's watching it, and that's okay. God, it's my first Saw video. It's like, this YouTube thing is. I'm telling you, man. I figured some things out, man. I figured out some of it. A lot of it I don't. I still is a mystery with the algorithm, but I can tell you this: if you build a channel on a certain franchise fan base, and then you introduce a new franchise, it's like starting over, building a new audience. It's pretty interesting how this whole thing works. I won't bore you guys with it, but at the end of the day, I put my first Saw video out yeah 2 days ago, and I knew I said, this is not gonna it's not gonna grab a lot of views right now, but that's okay. Point is, I wanted to make it, and I'm always like this. I don't make something just to get a view. I make the content I want to, and I find that that's just the best way to operate. So that's what I've always done, and it's working out okay. So I'm going to keep doing that. And you know what? I'll put out Saw videos, and I believe eventually that algorithm's going to say, okay, we're going to start putting this in front of some Saw fans because he's doing Saw content as well. Anyway, a little off topic, but the point of it is we're going to do the content that we want to do. We're just going to do it, and that's just the best policy. Jason, good morning, Stephen. I just woke up. Man, I'm having a great morning here with my pal Michael and his cat. My pals. I mean, how can you beat this, man? An impromptu live stream,
Impr-
unplanned,
impromptu cat.
impromptu cat. Yeah, no doubt about it. Now Anthony says I felt like Barbarian had the chill factor vibe of a Blair Witch, but liked X a bit better. Yeah, I mean,
X. What was that about?
now X is has been my favorite horror movie of the year. It's it's the it's a Ty West film, and he's got now a prequel out already, and he's got a sequel coming for it. I think next year, and it's based in the 70s, and Jenna Ortega's in it from Scream 5 and many other things. And so basically it's a group that's going from Houston out to this country. Dude, she's all over your mic, bro. It's like, yeah. Yeah, Shane Sides. There you go. Uh, so anyway, they're going out to film a porn movie on this property, and let's just say that things go south quickly, and it's a really good movie. It's really well done, well made, constructed film. Let's see what
So you're gonna
else.
watch Wednesday with Jenna Ortega?
I am. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah,
Me too.
yeah. Yeah, Danny says be sure to watch Terrifier Wood. Yeah, yeah, that's my plan, Danny. I haven't seen any of them. I was talking to Knight from the Night Watch Zone, good friend of mine. You guys know him, great guy. In the collective with them, and we do more streams together than legally allowed, and it's great stuff. And we were talking about that too, and we're both gonna, I think he's seen the first one, but yeah, oh yeah, I know he did because he recommended. He said be sure you watch the first one first. Yeah. And that's right, Polar. It was in Detroit. You don't see very many movies in Detroit. Last time I remember seeing that was Beverly Hills Cop, and that was only in the first sequence. Polar says, I'm near Detroit. I'm being critical as I wanted Detroit portrayed accurately. I get that. Makes sense. I hear you. Polar's digging your cat, man.
Trying to keep the microphone away so he won't mess with it.
All right, Polar says X versus Barbarian. Ooh, I'm leaning X. I mean, I think I am too still. But I'm telling you right now, the Barbarian it's a good movie. It's a good movie too. Yeah, definitely. Polar says Transformers was filmed in my office. Wow, that's cool.
So what was it about X that you liked more?
Well, I mean, they're totally different movies. Like that's oranges as far as like the kind of what they're about and their stories and everything. I mean, it's a slasher movie. It's a straight up slasher, is what X
Oh,
is, and which is more 9 out of 10 times is going to always beat out anything else for me because that's my favorite. But and the funny thing is, the budget was small on these movies. Like we looked at the budget for Barbarian was only like $10 million.
well, they had that crappy house in Detroit. I mean, what do you expect?
Well, I mean, and most of that was on a set. All those caves and stuff was all set. But
Oh yeah.
they were filming at one location. But yeah, there wasn't a lot of locations, and I think that helps. I don't know what the budget was for. Uh, what am I trying to say? The other movie.
X.
Thank you. Yeah, it's an A24 Studios, and it really looked like the '70s, dude. It was such a well done thing that yeah, I just anyway, I really and it's really well filmed and it's cinematography is fantastic. The acting's incredible. Mia Goth just amazing, playing a dual role. She plays a dual role in the movie, and you would never even well, you could barely even tell. Like I mean, if I didn't tell you that, you probably wouldn't even know it. Honestly, you might, but yeah. Um, so X was just, but I think it still is my favorite movie of the year, horror movie. I think it's a better, but this is really good. I mean, this is Barbarian is it's up there, man. It's like I don't know where I can rank it right now. It's too soon to rank it. I gotta let it sink in more, but it's top 10, maybe top 6 of the year.
What about
Probably is.
Black Phone? I mean, I know some people didn't like it. I thought it was a slow burn.
Yeah,
Uh, but I still liked it from like the
yeah.
supernatural aspect of it. And
Hmm.
I thought, Ethan Hawke did a fantastic job. He's like one of my favorite like baddies right now. With Black with Black Phone and then White Knight on Disney. I I think he does a fantastic job.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I enjoyed it. When we watched it, I liked
Hmm.
it. I thought it was a good movie. I think I wish we would have had a lot more of Ethan in the movie. That's the only thing I regretted was
Hmm.
he didn't have a ton of screen time when he was in it. He was great. He did awesome. I mean, as expected. Um, yeah, I mean, Black Phone I rank lower than these movies we're talking about overall.
But it was in Colorado, so it's great.
I'll buy it for you for Christmas. How about that?
That's okay.
Anthony, yeah. Anthony says X has more of an authentic throwback vibe. It does, like Chainsaw and OG Psycho. It does. It feels like you're watching an old school slasher, and it's really good, and it delivers, bro. Oh my gosh, Ty West, go Ty West, man. I'm telling you, if they make a new, not if, because they're going to do it, when they make a new Halloween, when they come back for the next round of Halloween movies, I really want to see Ty West directing it. I think it'd be so good. Chris says, wouldn't let me tag you, bro, but I put your link up on all my socials. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. That's very kind of you to do that. Let's see. Polar says they did a decent job in Detroit. My biggest irk was that the house looks like it had fields behind it, which you don't find in the metro area. There are neighborhoods that are completely abandoned here. Wow, that's something, Polar. Man. Wow.
So Blueberry, I think I was reading up on Barbarian, and they said that they named it. It was a dual thing because the street was Barbary Street,
Hmm.
and so they kind of like that's where they came up with the name Barbarian.
Yeah. Well, and I think that that's also correct for sure. I think that it's a play on the word, but
Hmm.
it's definitely more than that because
Oh yeah,
the characters in this movie there are definitely some barbarians in this movie. I would say plural. Oh, yeah,
yeah,
I know, right? There's plural,
yeah, yep.
and yeah, the street name is Barbary. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is interesting. Whenever they're doing at the beginning, whenever she's looking the address or whatever, it's like 476 Barbary. I'm like, oh, there's your barber. There's the barb. And
Hmm.
then of course, but I'm like, as you know, Mike, we're just waiting to see the real
The monsters,
what's the
the monsters
monsters.
coming out,
Yes. And it delivered. It delivered on that.
and then some.
And then some. Polar says black phone stayed me for days. Kid stuff eats me up. Yeah, it's tough. It is.
Yeah,
It is a different level, and then Mike, when you have the kids
it
involved, it's
is. If
ooh,
you have children,
yeah,
and well, for me and Steve, I know it bothers Steve too, but
yeah,
like when my babies were infants and stuff, I couldn't handle any movies or anything like that that dealt with, children being hurt or anything like that. And I know Steve couldn't either. So we totally agree with you.
yes, 100%. Polar, I can relate with you 100%. Um, says, thank y'all for what you do for the horror community. Well, thank you very much. Listen, it's we're honestly we're the ones that are blessed and grateful, and you know
It's all Steve. I'm not the horror community. I'm the Star Wars community.
well, I was gonna say I drag Michael kicking and screaming sometimes, but not
Yes, he
tonight.
does.
We didn't fight
No,
about
you
it. No, I mean
did.
we don't fight, but I
I,
mean,
I wanted to watch Nope, and you
yeah, you
made
want
me
to watch
watch.
Nope. Well, I made you watch
You
Barbarian,
did. You're like,
dude.
oh, we'll see you next weekend.
Okay, I did do that. Yeah, I was pretty much like, all right, dude, Barbarian's out on Tuesday. We're watching it this week. That's it. And but you know what? You liked it though. You liked them, right? You liked
It
the
was
movie.
decent.
Yeah.
Most of the times I'll watch it and it's fine, unless it's like a B-rated movie you've never seen before, and you're like, hey, I got this movie let's watch it, and we're like, eh.
Yeah, it happens. No, it happens. You're right. And so the next movie that Michael and I are going to watch on the Movie Bros React, not necessarily a watch party, but we're going to be talking about it like we're doing now, is going to be, Michael, say it again.
Nope.
It's going to be Nope. It's going to be Yep to Nope. And I'm very excited. Nope just came out to rent at like $5-6. So that's what I've been waiting for to drop from 20. It has dropped. And so we're going to be watching it next week. And you know what else has dropped, Michael? Bam! Anthony's dropped a super chat coming in at a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Very kind of you. Okay, Michael, this is going to be so fun. And and let me tell you, Anthony.
What's his favorite? What's his clip?
Well, we'll show that after we're at the run. Anthony, if you have a clip, Anthony, that you would like to see from my library, let me know, and hopefully I still have it. Otherwise, I'll surprise you. Just let me know what if you want to surprise or you want to pick. I'll let you choose. Because you know what? I'm just going to roll that way tonight at 2:30 in the morning on an impromptu stream. The fact that you guys are here at this time of night with no warning, no promotion at all, you know what? I'm going to let you pick every super chat that comes in. You pick the clip. You've earned that.
I call some loyalty, man.
That's loyal. It is. Well, thank you, man. I'm very loyalty. I'm very loyal to those rather who support me, and you know that, Michael. You know that. I'm still dragging your rear end around after 30 years. So you know how loyal. I'm not just teasing,
dude.
It's just a joke. Okay. All right, Anthony. Here's the thing about Anthony. There. Well, hold on, Michael. Let me tell you something about Anthony. He's earned a reputation, my man, and he's earned it well because he has a knack. Some people have gifted and talented in all kinds of areas. His specialty, one of his specialties, is coming up with the hardest freaking questions to try to come up with an answer, and it really makes you think. It really makes you think. It challenges your thinking, and it comes to rankings, to just all kinds of versus this, versus that. And here's another one. Check this out. So here we got Cursed. Wes Craven's Cursed. We've got Urban Legend. Man, that's a freaking awesome. In fact, I just watched these two movies, Urban Legend and Valentine. I just watched a week ago again with my daughter. So I'm catching her up on all the stuff. We watched Malignant today earlier. So she's seen Malignant now. And
oh my gosh, you let her watch that?
I did. It's a little extreme. It's so funny. I went to bed. I went down the hall earlier and saw she slept with her door open with all the lights on in her room. I said, this one may have been a little much for her, but she took it like a trooper, man. And but anyway, the point is, we watched Urban Legend and Valentine double feature last week, back to back, and I was reminded again after how good they are. So here we go: Cursed, Urban Legend, Valentine, and I Know What You Did Last Summer. We've got to rank these. And this is where it gets so hard. So, Michael, take a minute to think about these. I think you've seen all of these movies, dude. Yeah, it works. I think I've seen all these with you. The only exception to that is Cursed. Did you ever see Cursed?
I did.
Craven?
We saw it in the movies.
We did? Okay, all right. So, very good. So, you've seen them all at least once. I've seen them all multiple times.
So which one was it?
Well,
what movies were it?
We're supposed to rank Cursed, Valentine, Urban Legend, Valentine, and I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I'll keep it up on the screen here, just as a reminder if you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
I know what they did. Multiple movies of Urban Legend, and I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah, just the first. He's just wanting the first, the originals.
Yeah. I think I Know What You Did Last Summer. Urban Legend. Valentine, and Cursed. That's my ranking.
Now, okay, all right. That works. No, that's good. I have to say, Anthony, I don't know if you were in my head or if you just had a feeling.
He's got a feeling.
I got a feeling my ranking is in the exact order that you typed it.
Hmm.
Actually, hold on a second. I'm going to make a change. I'm making a change. I'm going to go with Cursed, Valentine, Urban Legend. And I know what you did last summer. That's it.
Woo.
So I would just swap Urban and Valentine, swap those two, and that's my order.
So my order was the complete opposite of your order.
It was, and I was really surprised that you did. I know what you did last summer first. I was like, well, okay, it was a good movie. We saw it in theater together, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was like opposite. Yeah, this is one we rank these totally different. I
But
love
you know,
that.
I saw him like what 20, 25 years ago, so
Sure.
I haven't seen him since.
As long, yeah, I think if you rewatched them,
It'd
not
probably
saying
be
it, it,
totally different.
it could be. Yeah, it may not be, but it could be. Let's see here. We've got. Well, I'll tell you what. List your guys out. If you guys
Hey,
want to participate,
bearded.
Bearded's in the house. What's going on, Eric? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining our little impromptu stream here. For it's the bros. You got the movie bros react tonight on my crashing my own channel with my own self. How about that? Um, and Michael too.
He's
So
got the multiple personalities going on.
it's like Split right here. It's like the movie Split. You're getting it right here. The movies bros react. If you guys have not subscribed, please do so at the link right there in the chat. Much appreciated. If you guys would like to vote on this order, I mean, do your rankings. I want to see your rankings. I know Polar has voted. I mean, not voted, but Polar has ranked it. Beard has ranked it. I'm going to get to your rankings in a second. But right now, it's time to do a super chat clip for Anthony at Child of the Corn. Appreciate your support, my friend, as always. And let's see here. How about we go with, let's see. Oh boy, there's so many here I want to play. Let's do this clip right here. Anthony, this one's for you, my friend.
I don't know why you think that I look like a hobo. I don't think I do, 'cause you know I'm not homeless. You know I'm not homeless.
Yeah.
My computer froze. I didn't get to see it. Can you play it one more time?
You just see it? Oh, that's terrible. Here we go.
I don't know why you think that I look like a hobo. I don't think I do, 'cause you know I'm not homeless. You know I'm not homeless.
That's the Biscuit Lady.
It's the Moose Band. Yes,
Is that
that's
what they're
the same
called?
people. Yeah, they're called Moose and something else. I gotta look it up. I forgot what it was. I'm trying to get them on the channel. I got to reach out to them as come on as guests.
Man, if you get him on the channel, can I please be there too?
Yeah, Jake's gonna Killjoy Jake and you are gonna be on the panel, and I'm gonna try to get them on to promote their stuff and have them play some live music.
Oh my, really? That'd be
Oh yeah,
fantastic.
I'm gonna try to get them to do it live on the stream, dude. Yes, that'd be awesome, man. All right, let's go back up here real quick because I want to get those who wanted to give their rankings. I want to make sure that let's see here. Okay. Oh, here we go. Polar said she goes Urban Legend, Cursed. I know what you did last summer, and Valentine. Okay. Yeah. Here's the good thing. There is no wrong order with these movies because they're all really good. In my opinion, they're all really good movies. They're ones you could put on at any time and watch them, and you're gonna have a good time. Bearded. Let's bring it in. There we go, Bearded. Cursed. Yeah, man. Number one. I'm with you. Cursed, Urban Legend. I know what you did last summer. And then Valentine. Okay. So Polar and Eric have Valentine last on their list. Um, Interesting. I mean, again, it's a great list no matter what. Um, Ty says, I didn't like it, but I appreciate it if that makes sense. I'm assuming, Ty, you're talking about, if you're still here, you're talking about Barbarian. I'm assuming. Um, Chris says, I love the Biscuit Band. Yeah, heck yeah. Polar. Craven, you're going to be adding CDs of your guests performing in your merch store. Of course, I'll buy. That's so awesome. That's great, Polar. I love it. You know, Polar, I'm telling you right now, if anyone would buy one of the CDs, I know it would be you. You're so awesome, and you're so faithful. I can't even tell you. So friggin' awesome. Chris is going to weigh in as well. That's great. Let's see the rankings. Chris says, I know what you did last summer first. There you go, Michael. Cursed second, Urban Legend, and then Valentine. Okay. Let's see. Anthony says, yo, fellas, what are your thoughts and opinions on I Still Know What You Did Last Summer? To me, I think it's a wildly underrated sequel and needs more love. Jennifer Love Hewitt, fire. I mean, I can't argue with that. Sorry.
I think I love Jennifer Love Hewitt, and I like the movie. And I do agree it was underrated.
I do too. That's something I actually, I mean, now the third movie is rough. That's a rough movie in my opinion. But the second one, I wouldn't mind seeing that again, man, because it's been such a long time since I've seen it, and I think it was really good. Jack Black, right? Isn't Jack Black in the second one, or is that the third one? I think it's the second one. I'm pretty sure. Anthony, hit me up in the chat, or somebody in the chat. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Jack Black in two? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. But Anthony, I love the second one's very good. It is underrated. There are some underrated sequels, my friends, that are out there that rarely get talked about to the point they should be. Very underrated. Blueberry says the sequel definitely had a lot more going on. It did. Danny says, I feel so out of touch, but the only two I've seen are No Just. Hey, Danny, that's all right. Consider this an opportunity to add these to your watch list. You need to add Valentine and Cursed to your watch list, my friend, for sure. I absolutely love when Jimmy freaking power bombs Bo after years being picked on. Great standing up for the bully scene. Yep. I always like to see. I love to see a bully get put in their place. I do. I don't care if they're adult bullies or if they're kid bullies. Whoever's bullying, I love to see them get their just desserts, man. You know?
I know.
Thank you, Eric. I was right. It was Jack Black. That's a good one. That's right. Yeah. Jack Black in the second movie. Yep. Great. Uncredited. There you go. Yep. All right. So Michael has a ranking for everyone. Let's see what we got. Michael says wants everyone to rank Tusk, Scream 5, Black Phone, and Barbarian.
Steve, you go first.
Why? No, first. Um, Polar hasn't seen Tusk. Okay, if you fair enough. If you haven't seen one of these movies, rank the ones you have. Let's see what you like. Just rank the ones you have, and
Add bodies, bodies, bodies to it. Polar.
now don't confuse. Don't make this confusing, Michael.
It's not confusing.
It's not. It is. It. Okay. Polar says, "Is it good? Is Tusk good?" Polar. Let me just put it to you this way. I'm not going to
It'll
say if it's good or
mess with your
bad.
mind.
Yeah, I was going to tell you. It, it will. It will. It's an experience. All right, Polar. That's all I can tell you. Tusk is an experience. Don't read anything about it. Don't watch any trailers. Don't do any Google searches. That's what Mike and I did. We went in totally blind.
It's a
And I think,
psychological.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
psychological.
it is. It will, it's an experience. That's the best word I can use. So, Polar, I highly encourage you to at least experience it. And then let's talk about it. Okay, so ranking time out of this group.
I haven't seen Nope yet, Bearded.
Yeah,
We were
we're
going
watching.
to.
Yeah,
We're
go ahead.
going to, but Steve wouldn't let us.
I did not let us. I told us. I said we're watching Barbarian first, then we're gonna watch Nope. So we're gonna watch Nope next week, Eric. And if
Polar, that's exactly mine.
oh,
And I
hold
looked at.
on. No, don't look
Oh
at theirs. You're not supposed to be influenced.
no. Okay. All right.
Oh, it's too late now. It's
No,
okay.
I got my idea. I already set mine, so mine's a
Okay.
little bit
Why don't you
different
go
than
ahead
yours.
then? Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
you go first.
You want me to go first? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I can tell you my last two. I can go backwards. I can go in reverse order. So in last, and again, this is not saying that these are bad movies per se. It's just my ranking.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be Tusk.
That's your second to last.
Actually, okay, and Michael, you're gonna get shocked. You're gonna get really shocked here.
Probably not.
What? Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go from favorite to least favorite in this grouping.
Okay.
I'll start at the top and go down at traditionally would.
Okay.
So number one, it's really down to two movies.
For number one.
For number one, for my most favorite
Okay.
of this ranking of this group. Uh I I'm gonna have to go with I have to say Scream 5 is number one, just barely.
Oh, dude.
I know, bro. No, I know. Trust me, I know. And I so wanted to say this next movie was my number one, and I almost did of this grouping. Barbarian is two, and I almost flipped them and said Barbarians and Scream 5. And if I think a lot more on it, I might just do that because I like Scream 5. I've said it on the record. I like Scream 5. But there's so much in that movie that I don't connect with. And I will tell you this right now, if that wasn't a tribute to Wes, it would have ranked lower here on this ranking. I think the fact that it's got there, we do the toast to Wes. Every time my daughter and I listen, let me say it real quick. My daughter and I, she loves to watch Scream 5 all the time. So over the last 2 weeks. And so we've probably watched it off and on now like 5 times. And every time that we're in here together and we're watching Scream 5, remember when Chad does the toast to Wes? We both grab our drinks or our water cups or whatever we got, and we both say, for Wes, out loud in the living room. She says it and I do. And we toss our glasses up and we drink one back for Wes. And it's like a total bonding thing. It's like so cool, man. And that's why I'm like, that's starting to pepper in now to my mind. These comments, shade things. So I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to go Scream 5. I'm going to go Barbarian number 2. I'm going to go Tusk number 3. Black Phone number 4. I told you
Dude.
you weren't going to see that one coming. Yep. So once again, guys, for me, Scream 5, Barbarian, Tusk, and Black Phone. And Polar, Michael, grab your cup because we got a For West toast in the chat. Polar is giving us a toast for Wes. For Wes. Mm-hmm.
All right.
For Wes, guys. Rest in peace.
So
All right, Michael. What is it? What's it going to be?
my ranking is Black Phone,
Wow. Okay.
Barbarian,
Yeah, that surprised me. Sorry, go ahead.
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Okay.
Tusk, and Scream 5.
Oh, so you had Tusk not in last place. Yet we have them in identical spots. Both of us
So
have it.
I can't believe that everybody is Scream 5 first because that movie had so much lacking for me. I just
Yeah, Michael did not like it. You're not a
frustrated.
fan.
Oh man, and the
Yeah.
Dewey just like put the cherry on the top on that movie, and I think that they did such a poor job of making that movie. I'm probably going to hate mail, but
Yeah, you're,
they,
dude.
they
No, this is a place where we all can. Everyone knows we can voice our opinions. We don't tear each other down. We respect each other. It's okay. It's art. It's
I do.
subjective.
I think they did such a horrible job of creating this movie, and they tried to follow Wes, and then it seemed like they put the for Wes stuff in there in
Mhm.
order to get the people who were like the old school Scream
Legacy.
legacy people
Yeah,
to like the movie, but it just seems so forced. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
that's
Ugh,
fair. No,
I
it's
don't
fair,
want
dude.
more.
I know, and I know Michael will never watch that movie again. I can never picture you seeing that again, man.
Polar, are you my twin or something?
All right, real quick. Let's see here. What we've got? Other people's rank me. Let me catch up here to the chat. Let's see. Jennifer says my ranking is Scream 5 and Tusk. Oh, you haven't seen the others. I'm guessing that's what. Yep, got it. Got it. Okay, that's good. Let's see here.
Twinsies.
Danny's a fan. Huge Kevin Smith fan. Yeah. Blueberry says I'm about to start Tusk. Oh boy. All right, Blueberry. Get ready. All I can say is buckle up. Buckle up. Get ready for the
Let us know
ride.
what you think.
Yes. Jennifer, just don't listen to them, Polar. It'll haunt you. I'm telling you. All I'm telling you is it's an
So
experience. Ooh.
it's like it's not like horrible, but the
No.
psychological part of it like messes with your head.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So many levels. Like beyond levels. Levels that you didn't even know were there. You find out are there. Polar says, don't be influenced. You two have great bro chemistry. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't think we're very influenced.
Y'all ever watched Boy Meets World? Favorite episode, Jennifer Loves You? Was it? I don't ever think I have seen that. No.
Mm-mm, not that one.
Okay. Might be something to look into there. Danny's going to rank his. Danny's got Scream 5, Black Phone, Skin Barbarian, last because I haven't seen it. Okay, that's fair. So Scream 5, Black Phone, and Tusk. Okay.
Yeah,
Love
you'll
it.
probably flip it once you see Barbarian.
Could be. Could be. Polar says Scream 5 brings out my ginger rage. I get it. Yeah, I get it. I know. Blueberry says they are ready for Tusk. Let's go. All right. Tusk, you should type, Tusk. Blueberry, if you're on social media, your greatest screen name, Tusk. Blueberry, if you're on social media, on like Instagram or um, Twitter, or even email me if you have email, whatever. I would love to hear your feedback after you watch the movie. Like seriously, dead serious. Like if you would hit me up on socials or email me at cravensomething scary@gmail.com. I would absolutely love you just to send me a note and say, here's what I thought. Just, if you want to. Don't feel obligated, but I would love it if you would do that. And same goes out to anyone and everyone who has not seen them. All right, anyone and everyone, Polar, everyone who has not seen Tusk. All right, so Michael, we're gonna start wrapping this thing up, buddy. It's already 3 a.m. for me, and it's getting crazy.
Go.
Um, and I want to also mention, guys, something very important. It's in the description of this live stream, and I'm going to put it here in the chat as well. So we're talking a lot about the Movie Bros React tonight, and I want to say thank you because last time I checked, let's see, it's refreshing. So last time I checked, yeah, so we're at 407 subs. So thank you for
Nice.
for some new subs tonight. That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
And yeah, really, we do appreciate it. We're on the race to 500. We're on the march to get 500 subs. It's our first big milestone we're shooting for, and we're getting so close. We're just barely 90, just barely over 90 to go. And so, what I want to also mention that's very important, though, is that Michael, Michael
It's me.
has, you know what, Polar, don't go anywhere. You just hang tight, Polar. I'm gonna get to your comment. Just yeah, nobody leave yet. We're not actually leaving. I'm just hang on a second. But guys, listen, Michael, my good friend, my brother, if you will, it's one of the movie bros. My brother from another mother and another father, as Michael said, he has a channel. He's got a really great channel,
I do.
and you do, and I thoroughly enjoy what you're doing over there. And his channel is called the Carbonite J. And Michael, before everyone's eyes turn glossy and we lose everyone, tell not because of you, but because of the content matter
The
subject.
content. Yeah.
That's all. That's what I'm talking about. Let everyone know what your channel's about. Let them. You're more. You can say it better than me.
Well, really quick, what I do is I do a lot of Star Wars content. I do like upcoming movies, old movies. I do like old interviews with actors, and it's a great channel. And if you have any ideas that you want to hear about with the Star Wars universe, let me know. And come on over and check out some of my videos.
Yes. Yes. Please do, guys. Show them some support. You guys are amazing supporters of me here on Craven Something Scary. And I have to say, well, first of all, let me say this, finish my thought. A link to Michael's channel is in the chat right now. Anthony says, I've been subbed to Mike's channel since the first stream I watched of you guys. Shots of bourbon night. Hey, there you go. Love it, Anthony. We
Thanks, Anthony.
appreciate that. Yeah, we appreciate that. Uh, so yeah, definitely go and subscribe to his channel. And I was going to transition to something, and I completely forgot what it was, and I don't know what it was, but I had an idea in mind.
Polar?
But that's okay. Well, no, I mean that too, but there was something else I was going to mention,
Oh,
and I was like, but I didn't want to like leave off your. I wanted to finish my thought with your channel, but that's okay. And it'll come back. Um, I'll talk in code. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Paul, a great question. So I know that we've been on the stream for an hour and 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's already been. I can't believe it's been that long.
wow. Really?
So it goes by fast. So here's what we're gonna do. And Michael, tell me if you for any reason feel differently, but I think you'll be okay with this. We're about to start a spoiler section of the stream.
Okay.
I think that's what we're going to do.
Yep.
So if you are on this stream and you have not seen Barbarian and you don't want to be spoiled,
Run away.
this is the time to say goodnight, au revoir, see you next time. So this is your chance. I'm going to give you like 60 seconds and then we're going to transition. Oh, I know what I was going to say. While we're waiting for folks to decide if they're going to stick around for the spoilers, this is my actual first live stream since hitting 7,000 subscribers.
Congratulations.
I just kind of just remembered that. So thank you. And so I want to say thank you to all of you here that have subscribed to the channel and support me here on YouTube with Craving Something Scary. It has been an amazing wild ride for the last year and year and a month, year and a month. Insane amazingness. And so I'm going to have a huge party. I don't even have the thumbnail set up for it. I do have a link on my channel for it, but I'm going to be promoting it a lot more tomorrow. But Saturday night, guys, this Saturday night, I am having a 7,000 subscriber and Halloween party live stream. And it is going to be one for the ages. All right. So do not, it's going to be so much fun. And I'm going to put on here party stream link. If you could hit this link right here in the chat, it is coming up right now. If you would hit that link and go in there and hit the notify me button and hit that thumbs up. Just smash it now. So you've already got it covered for Saturday night in advance. And if for some reason something comes up and you're not able to make it, you already got that thumbs up to help the stream. It'd be a tremendous help. So please do that. This is a Saturday night. We're going to really celebrate it properly. But I just wanted to mention before we get into spoiler talk that this is the first time I've been live with you guys after hitting 7,000. Thank you, Blueberry. And oh my goodness, Jennifer coming in with a $10 super chat. Wow, thank you, Jennifer. That is so kind of you to do that. Congratulations
awesome,
on congratulations on 7K. So excited for you, man. Thank you, Jennifer. You know, you're just an incredible supporter, and your faithfulness and support is you'll never know, how much it means and how much it helps. So thank you. And my goodness, Michael, we got $10 super chat. So kind. And man, let's see
Spicy
here.
mustard again?
Well, Jennifer, I'm going to ask Jennifer. I'm going to extend it to her. Jennifer, do you have a special clip you play? Just throw it in the chat right now. If you have something in mind you'd like to see. And you know what? For a $10 super chat, 2 clips. So if you have 2 clips you
Wow.
want to see.
Boba Bounce.
Bobos. I tell you. And Michael, you're going to be trying to join us on Saturday, right? You might
I'm
be.
going to try. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be out earlier that night, but I'm going to try to make it.
Great. And if you make it after we go live, just come on in, man. I'm keeping a spot for you.
So Polar, were you trying to make a joke when you said you need to get it off your chest about Barbarian?
No, she's serious, man. She's ready. All right, Jennifer. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I think Jennifer's gonna let us pick.
Oh,
Here it comes. Here we go. Let's hit up that spicy mustard and face soup. Okay, now Jennifer, don't get mad at me. Okay. But I had to delete the soup because I had to get my new clips in. And unfortunately, StreamYard only lets you do a limited clip number, which is crazy. I don't really understand that, but whatever it is. So I have to go through and cut certain clips. I've got spicy mustard, as you know, but I did have to unfortunately take out the face soup. But if you have an alternate clip, I still have Bobo 1, Bobo 4 of the old ones. And I have a few of the old ones still lingering around, but I may bring face soup back in November because a lot of face soup. Polar says, I forgot about the soup. I know. It was a great clip. So let's do the spicy mustard here. And Michael, we'll watch the chat and we'll see. Okay, your choice then. Okay, fair enough. I was about to say, okay, great. Let's do it. Spicy mustard. Michael, do you have a clip you want to see? Do you want to see more of the Moose Band?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, is there anything else I see? Okay.
I want to see. I want to see Bubba Haggard, but probably won't see that.
Yeah, probably not. No, I don't have any Bubba clips, but
Oh
I
my
do have.
goodness.
I do have spicy mustard. Jennifer, it's appropriate too with that nice mustard yellow super chat. It just makes sense. There's a nice mustard. So here we go.
What's one that you don't really play that much? That's
Well,
pretty funny.
I've got a few. I've got some of these newer clips of the Moose Band.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we'll see. I'll just pick one out that looks good
Yeah,
and
just throw
let it
something
rip.
random out there.
Yeah. All right, here we go, Jennifer.
Do you feel the hunger tonight? Are you a little hungry? I wanna be a hot dog. Be a hot dog tonight. I'm a hot dog. If you wanna take a bite, if you wanna dip me in spicy mustard, then you can.
You can.
'Cause I'm a hot dog.
Wow. Wow. The wow is like the zinger, man. You got to love the wow. Wow. All right, Jennifer, thank you again. That really is so kind. Now, your second clip, let's go with, let's see here. Let's go with, let's go with this one.
Where's my underpants? Where's my underpants? Where's my underpants?
Oh no.
Where's my underpants?
Oh no, what happened to TV?
Where's my underpants?
They lost their banner.
Where did my underpants go? Where's my underpants?
He's in his clothes in the hot tub. Pastor Pruitt.
Oh no. Jennifer says, love it. Cracks me up every time. There you go. I'm glad, Jennifer. That's why I do these. I hope they bring a smile to you guys' faces out there.
All right.
Anthony says, what's that, buddy?
Let's do the spoilers. Dude.
Are you doing the stew dance?
No, I was doing the spoilers.
Oh.
The spoiler dance.
Well, that's on its way. Real quick, Anthony says, congrats, Craven. Well deserved. Been an inspiration since day one. Thank you so much, buddy. Really. Danny says, you have over 7 thumbs now at 7.01. That's right. Yeah, that's right. It's incredible. Oh, wow. Something else that's incredible.
That's
Chris coming in with a $20 super chat. Wow.
wow.
Seriously, just whoa. That's incredible. Thank you so much. Just want to support. But the episode on Boy Meets World is, and then there was Sean. All right, I'm going to make a note of this right now. I'm going to stop the stream for a second because I want to make sure that I hunt that episode for real. So, Boy Meets World. Okay. Episode is then, and then there was Sean. Okay. Chris, I'm going to find that. Seriously. I'm going to watch it. I am. I'm going to do it because you recommended it so highly. And let's be honest, man. Jennifer Love Hewitt never hurts. It never hurts.
Polar, I'm holding it in too.
Polar and Michael are so about to burst and the seams for spoiler talk. But before you guys burst all over your computers, let me just say, Chris, seriously, man, Chris, thank you so much. That is so nice and so kind of you to do that. That is so generous. You guys are just blowing me away right now with your generosity on an impromptu stream that Michael and I didn't even plan. It wasn't even a thought until we stopped the movie. And it's like, hey, Michael's idea. Let's go. I'm like, you know what? Let's do it.
All the impromptu stuff is usually my idea.
It usually is. You're right. I'm the planner. So in case you didn't know, I'm the planner of the group, the two of us. I'm the guy that likes to forecast and dates and plans and get everything set up. Michael's much more the impromptu. Let's just do this. Let's go there, and it works. It's a great combination. So Chris, I got to do a couple of clips for your amazing super chat, and it is really is supporting the channel. Thank you. So how about this? Let's go with some 30 celebrities without makeup. Let's do it. Here's time for the Moose Band.
I was surrounded by 30 dirty celebrities without makeup. Everybody looks like they just woke up. Everybody's so famous, but without makeup, I can't tell who anyone is. Lindsay Lohan on the sand beating coconuts.
Look at all the coconuts.
Everybody's so famous, but without makeup, I can't tell who anyone is.
And I'm seeing your chat here, Chris. Honey mustard, please. You know what? Absolutely. Let's finish up with some honey mustard. Here we go. Spicy mustard time. Let's go. Wait a minute. Chris, clarify something. Do you mean the biscuit, taste the biscuit with the honey sauce? Or you want spicy mustard? I want to get this right, man. Your generous super chat. I've got to get that one right. So let me know if you want honey mustard, or if you mean the biscuit, taste the biscuit and the honey sauce, or are you thinking spicy mustard with the hot dog? Let me know, please, because I want to get you the clip that you want to see tonight. Jennifer says, yeah, the biscuit. Okay, got it. Taste the biscuit. Let's do it, man. The original Moose song I debuted on the channel, and it may still be my favorite. Here we go. Chris, thank you so much for your super chat once again. Here we go. Taste the biscuit.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Get
Yes. The biscuit honey sauce. There we go. Chris, thank you so much, my friend. Seriously, that is so awesome. And Jennifer, you said it best. Says, way to go, Chris. So sweet. It truly is. You guys, and you too, Jennifer. All you guys are being so kind tonight. And Jennifer says, Polar, we should just keep sending in super chats. Then they never get to the spoilers. That's hilarious. Hey, look, I promise super chats go to the front of the line. I have to keep my word. Okay. Jennifer says, Polar, I laughed at the underpants song, and my husband and dog woke up. That's so good. That's good to know, Jennifer. I will keep that in mind, my friend, for future reference. Oh, Chris, thank you, Chris. Oh, man, you're really thank you for being a great part of the community and the chat tonight, and your generous super chat.
Support.
Just, man, yeah, generous support. Yes, exactly. That's so kind. All right, it's time, guys. It's time. So we are officially now going to discuss spoilers starting right now. Unless a super chat comes in the next 10 seconds to delay it further. Right, Michael?
That's right.
Unless that happens, we're gonna fire it up. And so, Polar, you're the inspiration for this. We weren't gonna do spoilers, but you know what? You, my friend, inspired me and to talk to Michael and decide we're gonna do it. So we're gonna do it. Here we go. We're gonna talk spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, spoiler talk. So, Michael,
everybody dies except for Tess.
Dude, I like to kind of work our way into things a little bit, but no. So look, man, and we can't go super late because it's really late.
Yeah,
but we're gonna go a little longer for you guys. So let's start kind of at the beginning. Tell me what we could have talked about this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So what was your what were you thinking was going on when she gets there and there's somebody in the house? It's Airbnb. It's been double booked, and they set this guy up. And I'm sorry, I can't remember his character's
It
name.
was a total red herring.
Total red herring. Yes, and we talked about that. Remember in our chat. What'd you
Hmm
think about that whole setup?
So they have this guy, he's a total red herring, and then they kill him off. And I thought the rest of the movie was going to be Tess in these tunnels trying to escape from this, from this horror that was going on. You see this like albino woman, gigantic woman, like in there, a monster, and all of
Well,
a sudden it cuts to a different
eh,
scene where this guy's riding down the street, and I'm like, this is like two different movies that they're trying to like smash together. So I thought,
but
oh,
okay.
go ahead.
Okay. No. Finish your thoughts. Okay.
No, I just it was interesting. It was cool how they like brought it together, and I thought it was good. I mean, it didn't suck, and it didn't. There was no like bump when they tried to put everything together. You know, when he
Yeah.
found her in the pit, it wasn't like, how did this happen? You know exactly what happened. So,
Mm,
what
yeah,
about
man.
you?
Well, yeah. I mean, just leading up before just to get to that point where we see the woman. I mean, there was so much going on because we've got her in there. We've got her waking up in the morning to see her doors open, and
Well, she
and
saw that at nighttime.
yeah,
She
and
woke her up.
yeah, she goes out to the couch, and the guy's like, "I didn't open your door," and
Yeah.
and of course at that time we're all super sus, right? You and I were like, we don't know,
Mhm.
is he truthful or not?
Because
Of
he's
course
having night terrors or something.
yeah, he was having night terrors, and then we noticed stuff is just there's something's not adding up, and then when we do get down to that basement, she goes to get toilet paper. That's the only reason she went
Yeah.
down there. And that at that moment, everything got crazy.
That
And
stupid door kept locking people in there.
bro, that door with the rope to open up that secret door, and then
No,
you
I'm
go,
talking about the basement door. It kept
oh, yeah,
shutting.
it kept shutting. Yeah, it kept shutting. It would lock. And whenever dude, I have to tell you this: when they went down there, when she went down, Tess went down there, and she saw that room with that nasty mattress with the
And the blood
victim
hand.
set up, yeah, I said, "Oh, this is there's some bad, evil stuff that's been going on in this house." And then she finds another door. It goes
We're like
her.
screaming at her not
Yes,
to go down, but she does it
yes.
anyway because she feels like she's got to be the hero.
Yeah, she's trying to get this guy, find this guy down there. Because remember, she was like walking to her car at one point, and then she stopped
Hmm
and went back in. And what did you think whenever we're down there and we're seeing him go down with the measuring tape, you know? And dude, when we first see the creature, that's the name of it's Mother. But
hmm
if you look at the subtitles, it was Creature, but
hmm
it's Mother. And we see Mother there, naked Mother with her horrible sounds she makes. What was
Bah,
you
bah,
thinking,
bah,
man?
bah.
Ba 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 ba
Are you talking about when
ba.
he fell in the pit, or are you talking about when he was trying to measure
No,
stuff and
the
the
measuring.
tape measure like got pulled away?
Yeah, the original pulled away.
I was like, man, your greediness like got you. Got you.
Exactly. Yes. If a guy just would have just sold it, like I wouldn't even have gone down there. I'd have been like, getting me an agent, just sell this thing. Of course, here's the thing. they would have found all that upon inspection. He would
Yeah.
have, they would have, yeah. And Polar brings out a really, a really good point. He didn't even, he walked
No.
into that room with the video camera and he's measuring it.
He didn't bat an eye. I mean,
No, he's like
nothing.
completely clueless. He didn't even care. It wasn't even, it's just how much footage can I try to beef the price up?
And then
And
and then
yeah,
he finds the room or the door to the tunnels that go even down further, and
yes,
all of a sudden he's just like measuring that too. I'm like, what,
yes, he was a
dude?
determined,
Seriously?
yes. And then we just as this plot unfolds, I mean, it just there's so much we could talk about. I mean, we could do a whole or another hour and a half of spoiler talk because there's just so much to get to. But Polar,
I
Phil,
think
continue to let it out because we can sympathize and we can talk about it.
I think that like it was, you know, nerve wracking and stuff. But one of the frustrating parts of the whole movie was when Tess was trying to talk to the police officers and they wouldn't
Oh
give her the
man,
time of the day. And I'm like, aren't they supposed to be here to like serve and protect? And
yes,
she's like trying to let them know that there's murders and stuff going on, and they wouldn't. They like thought she was a crackhead, and they just drove
yep,
off and left her there.
it's true. You know, they're in the area where everyone is like kind of like that, and she looked horrible as far as like she's dirty and stuff, and so they're just like I said, they're just assuming, you know. And
I think she'd been there for
Michael,
2 weeks, right? In the pit.
yeah, for 2 weeks, yes, that's right. And you know what they say about assuming when you
Yep.
assume. I'm not going to say it. You know what the saying is. So, uh, and it's just a shame. Yeah, and when the cops do go there to the house, they won't in there where they believe she's lying.
Yeah.
You
They
know,
won't go in the house.
no, they won't go in. They refuse to go in, and it's like, oh, that was very frustrating, dude. You're right. That was rough. That was rough. Um, and Polar says not in Detroit. They assume most people are drug addicts. Yeah, that's a shame. You know, and so we then get this second, like I said, the first movie stops basically. Well, I say first movie. It feels like the first half of the movie ends like in fact I told you guys it's like watching Creep Show, the episode of movie of Creep Show. There's these episodes, and then we get Justin Long on his convertible living the high life until he finds out he's been accused of a horrible thing, which we won't say
Which
what it is on
he
the stream.
probably was
It looks like in hindsight he probably did do it the way he was. Yeah, I
at the
think I
end.
think you're right at the end. Yeah.
So, when you first see him, you're like, oh, he looks like a decent guy, and you want to believe that he
Hmm.
didn't do any of these horrible things. And he
Yes.
seems like, he's all broken up, and you're like, oh, he seems like a nice guy. Let's give him benefit of a doubt. And then as the movie progresses, like toward the end, you're like, what a scuzzy
Yeah.
guy is
Yeah.
he?
Pretty sleazy. Yeah, yeah, and he played it well, man. Like we talked about earlier in the stream, he played it really well, the character. And yeah, I mean, so at the end of the day, and when it got to the water tower, whatever that building was,
Mm,
bro, I
his
mean,
true colors came through.
yeah, he revealed his complete real self. He's like, I can get out of here, but you're gonna have to buy me time.
And he throws her
I'm
off the
like,
water tower.
and he throws her. I'm like, what? And of course, creature goes running, goes jumping off for their baby. And I was like, dude, yeah. Yeah. Polar's like, it's true. He admitted vaguely to his friend with remorse. That's true. But then tosses all benefit of the doubt off with the water tower. Yeah.
Well, he called the girl after his lawyer told him not
Mm-hmm.
to apologize to her.
Yeah, he
And
did.
when he apologized, it was like, eh, did he do
Yeah.
it or did he not? He
Yeah.
sounds remorseful for, you know, but I don't know.
Yes, he even made a comment like something like, "I'm sorry if I said or did anything that
Offended you.
offended you," or something like that. It was yeah, that's what it was.
But then he
And
told his
so,
friend
hmm
that she said no at first.
yeah, he did say that. Yeah, he's like, "You should say no," or something. I said no. She said no at first, but after a while, she was into it, and we did, like, and then he made some comment how, I can always talk people into stuff, or some usually he didn't say that, but like that, and it gave a clear impression, I think, that
It happened.
it happened. That's the way I feel about it.
Mm,
Yeah, after seeing, I think he did. I think he actually did do it, and he got what was coming to him at the end of the day.
yeah. Well, he doesn't have to worry about any charges or anything.
No, no, that's for sure. And then Mama at the end, whenever she's down there and she's like trying to care for Tess, she's like, trying to help her to get her back home, and she's like, she can't get up, and then I remember when we were watching this, she grabs the gun. Tess grabs the gun, and I'm like, pull it, do it, just like pull the trigger. And then I remember you were like, she's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it. And for a split second, I was like, dude, if she puts this thing down, and we have a, oh, I'm not gonna say that's another movie. I'm not gonna spoil another movie. If we have a dark ending,
Spoiler time.
well, yeah, but now I was about to spoil another movie, and I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
I was gonna compare it, but if we have a dark ending, like where she's like warped and like gets up and goes back to that house, what I mean? We've seen stuff like that, man,
mm,
and I was very happy that she pulled the trigger.
well,
Yeah.
we're not even talking about the whole daddy thing.
Well, I didn't even got to it yet. In fact, I was like, that was the first part of the movie. Well, that was the last part, but yeah, we have this flashback to the 80s, like it looked like early 80s, and and you can tell like by the cars and the way the guy's dressed and looks. And we got this dude going to the grocery store and buying diapers, formula, and she's
Plastic
like,
sheets.
"Oh, plastic sheets." And then there's like, "Oh, newborn," and he's like, "On the way." And I'm like, "Oh man." And he bought that VHS tape that we saw playing down there with like how to be a mother. I'm like,
Yeah.
man. And the sick part is when you found out that the guy had relations with girls that he, I guess, kidnapped or whatever, lured them, and
Hmm.
then the relations would continue within the family because they would have, as we understood it, they would have kids, babies, and as the babies grew up, things continued.
Mm.
Um,
And
yeah, I
he'd
don't
have
know.
relationship with his daughters.
Yes, that's exactly because remember because somebody said that was the reason. That's the reason why. Oh, it was the homeless dude explaining what happened.
Yeah,
It
I
was
wonder how
the
you found out.
I don't know. That's a good question, but he said that he said that she looked the way she is. She is the way she is because of the multiple within the family. And I'm not saying
Hmm.
any of the words. Um, reproduction, like
Yeah.
close reproduction,
Hmm.
and that was
Inbreeding.
why she was. Yes, that's why she was so like that.
Yeah, she was pretty
Um,
strong.
yeah, she was. She was like lifting more than baby bottles down there.
Well, she ripped that guy's arm off.
She ripped off, dude, like off, off, off. So the interaction between the dad was not well executed. That scene seemed like an afterthought.
Yeah, they just brought him in at the
Yeah.
very end when he was,
Yep.
like, in the bed, and he just
Mm-hmm.
offed himself, so, I mean, there was not
Yeah.
any it was kinda weird that he had that bell, so I'm sure he'd
Mm-hmm.
ring the bell to bring his
Yeah.
granddaughter or great-granddaughter in.
Yeah. Wife, great granddaughter, wife. I don't know.
Mhm.
Whatever. Yeah. Whatever. And that's another question too I was just thinking about as I was talking. Where were the bodies? Where's everybody at? Did those
He
kids
probably
like
probably ate
get
him.
buried? You think? Maybe. I mean, look, those underground mine shaft or whatever that thing was looked like it was big. Like it went on a lot bigger and further than what they showed. So
Mhm.
maybe those bodies are out there somewhere in that mine shaft thing. But what happened to him? Why is she the only one still alive and him? Those are great questions. And we'll never know the answer. Why was he even alive? They could have developed it more. Yeah, true.
I
Yeah,
just
they could have.
wonder why, the girl, like, started bashing that guy's head against the wall at the very beginning with Tess when she wanted a baby. She coulda, like, just taken him to the pit and just
Good question. I don't know. And where was his body? That's not
Mhm.
his body. Was never seen again. So there's got to be some place that they're putting those bodies down there. That there has to be like a dumping spot
It's barbecue
because,
time.
or yeah, or it was lunch. He was lunch. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, definitely didn't develop. They didn't want to focus a whole lot on those elements. They
Mhm.
clearly wanted to just keep it more on Tess and Justin Long's character and bringing in these other things in. But
And how did he get all the beer?
well, good question.
Because I mean,
Because
when
that girl's not going to the grocery store.
no, AJ
Creature.
walks in his room and is, like, stepping on all these beer cans, you know?
Yeah, right. Beer cans everywhere. And he's got a TV on down there, which I thought was interesting too.
Mhm. Well, he was watching all
Uh,
his, past, conquests.
oh no. Ugh. Man, when it showed his videotape collection and all those names, dude, I was like, oh, it made me sick to my stomach, dude.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Will there be deleted scenes? Maybe. I could see that. Yeah.
Mhm.
There could be some scenes that were cut out that they're going to show us that maybe will give us a more idea of really what's going on with him, the father, and the creature. But um, but anyway, guys, this is fun. I would love for us to go longer, but we're at 2 hours, almost 2 hours now, and we're going to just do 1 hour. And we had so much fun that we just let it rip
Yeah.
and went an extra hour. And you guys have been awesome. So we're the next step for us is going to be Nope, right, Michael? That's the next movie that we're watching together.
Yep. Yep. Nope.
Yep, to Nope, and Nope will be next week. So you know what? You never know. You may see an impromptu stream, or maybe next time we won't do an impromptu. Maybe next time we'll just set one up ahead of time, and
Yep.
so everyone knows it's coming, and won't be a surprise to people. And we'll have a good time. But this was a fun stream, and thank you guys for all being here tonight. Thank you for your super chats. Thanks for your support, and for your great comments and ideas and rankings and everything else. Absolutely, Polar, more than welcome. And I promise you, this is not the last time that we will be speaking about Barbarian. I'll be covering it. I may even do a video on it, the channel, in the next couple of days here on Craven about the movie and
Hey,
talk
Polar.
about it.
Steve's favorite scene of the whole movie in Barbarian was when the creature was putting down that milk bottle and making him suck on the milk bottle.
Oh, dude, that was so
Steve thought it
nasty.
was so erotic. He's like,
I
"Oh yes."
really no. In fact, I knew if he didn't drink it, she was going to go up there and try to make him drink it direct from the source. And I was right. I was like, this is too much. Jennifer, thank you so much. Appreciate you. You have a great night as well. Polar, is that necessary?
Yes, it is.
Seriously? Oh no.
Woo.
Oh my gosh, guys, y'all are awesome. As Knight would say, you're all right. Oh no, Polar, don't say that. Oh, not the turkey baster. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, that was a whole nother level with a turkey baster in the mouth. Oh, dude. Polar, what are you doing? You're killing me. Killing me. Oh my gosh. Some things you just can't unsee. Michael's never seen that scene.
Mm-mm.
He's only heard about it. I've seen it. I can never unsee that.
Yeah, Steve told me about it.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. All right, guys. Listen, I'll be back Saturday night for the 7K Celebration Halloween Party stream, 9:30 Central on Saturday night. Don't forget tomorrow, the Lethal Collective, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. The guys, we're all getting back together. We're going to talk about, everything horror related. You guys know what we do. So come check us out tomorrow. Don't forget to check out the Carbonite Jedi's website here and the Movie Bros. You guys are amazing. And so, you know what? Since we're both guesting here as the Movie Bros, we'll give you our exit that we do every stream that we do. So, guys, one last time, this is Craving Something Scary, and this is the Movie Bros.
And
this is Steven.
Carbonite Jedi and Michael. And we are the Movie Bros, the Carbonite Jedi, and Craving Something Scary.
Yes. Thank you, guys. See you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.